Hello guys. So I was asked to with my van video to make a Karpila video. So I'm going to be talking about her ideally from the point of view of a team using a van, but the build should be extremely similar to that of people using Leventor being the most popular Thunder striker, so it shouldn't make a big difference. Again, I personally don't use Thunder, so just check out how the main mode of Thunder people use it, but I'll give my advice as the best I can. I'm like Dark guys, so this is like the one element I'm not the best with. So, Karapila, yes, I do not care about the plate numbers. Yeah, so many jokes made on those. So she's very straightforward. She's a passer. She's got many positions. The only position should be center front. Top of it, that's where she's going to get her bonuses. Stat-wise, technique, vitality. I mean, technique first, speed second. That's perfectly what you want in a passer. No issue there whatsoever. Ace, increase attack power and action speed of Thunder players. You should not use that. Thunder has so many better aces, especially the Guinevere, the Nerua. That really should be the question, which one of the two you're running. So this should not be run ever. Active, pass, recover the action by 100%, increase pass effect 40, and targets critical damage 40. Those are just pretty good. As long as they can crit, they're going to feel really good with that pass. No issue there. Increase pass effect 40%. Well, we all know how I feel about this exact skill in every player. It sounds good, but it takes an entire slot when there's so many better skills out there. Well, it still means that right there, she's around 80% pass effect. Not bad, not bad. Increase attack power by 30% and critical rate by 30% of ally within the position for 3 minutes with an action. So her doing a pass will have an 80% right here. Even if it's not an if it's not an active, it's a 40. But you're going to get the attack power and the critical rate right there. So in a way, she is giving crit rate if she's moving. So that's also pretty good. It is a 3 minute with an action, but 3 minutes for a maxed out stack isn't that bad of a deal, especially knowing how Thunder is extremely fast. And this is what I'm going to say is like why she's good, is a specific skill. Increase your pass effect by 10%, action speed by 10%, reflex by 10% for 6 minutes when an ally team player attacks. Now the reason why this is very powerful is, for example, because Thunder has Bell. Someone with super play counts as 2 attacks right there, allowing 2 stacks, then get another attack somewhere near, and if basically you penetrate, you go front, you shoot once, then you're already at 3 stacks. You can try to steal the ball 4 stacks, you steal again 5 stacks, and when you do a pass, it's just gonna start stacking really good. It's pretty good. And on top of it, if they get to your back line, just going back to the front lines right there, going to give you a bunch of stacks again. So this is actually a pretty powerful skill because when maxed out, she can get a 60% action speed buff. She can get a 60% pass buff and a 60% reflex buff, who is extremely powerful in a single skill. So if we go back, this is 60%, 40% out of 40%. She's at 140% pass effect. I mean, just think of the beauty of that. That's just insane for a passer. So, pacific-wise, you're going to be able to get her some really nice numbers. And then with the stones, you're going to make them even better. So, let's look just first at her affection chains before doing that. She has one with Van with Blade. I'm going to say, like, Van's decent, actually, with his EE. Do I run him? It's up to you guys. I know the person that's in reviews running him. He isn't bad, I'm going to say. In my opinion, he's the second best Thunder striker. So just try it, not be facing an Alio so you'll cry. Blade, well, that's just Blade. Let's not even go there. Bunch of low stars. Don't advise her. You will never see them. And I can't imagine a single team ever running this guy. So chain-wise, you're basically praying to be running one of those 2 strikers. So yeah, it's one of those people who we really hope that they someday update her chains. Now, looking on a stone level, it's going to be pretty obvious what you can run. And then I'm going to propose things you can run who are maybe a bit less obvious, but depending on what you're trying to do, if you're really trying to max out utility, especially for a van line, that could actually become viable. So the most standard thing you're usually going to try to do is you're going to throw the Thunder Unique Silent Cold. Why? Because it increases pass effect and it gives a critical damage line buff. Great over anything, literally. No one's ever complained. I even gave it to my Balteon. No one's questioning. That is clearly the best. Pass unique. Then what you're going to do is, with the changes, you're actually going to go towards a light pass stone because it's going to give her pass effect and it's going to increase action speed. But if you do feel you're having some spirit issues, because I know sometimes Thunder has issues, depends what comp exactly you're running. You could also go for an Ardor pass. It's really going to depend what you're trying to run and how much Spirit Gen you're running. And irrelevant of whatever one you chose, one goes pass, one goes reflex. You can switch it around however you want. And then for the prime slot, it's going to be either a light or an Ardor pass stone again. So question is, how much spirit are you generating and do you need more? That's all you got to ask yourself. Now, what I've actually seen for certain van comps, and again, this is specifically for van, so if you're not running van, don't even waste time on this, is actually to be running the light unique Bond of Silence, because instead it gives you action bar with a pass, allowing her to be able to pass much more often, a light pass stone, an Ardor pass stone, and anything in the Whirlwind slot. That slot doesn't actually matter. Whatever they're usually good with. And that's a build I've actually seen a few times with Van. It can be pretty powerful. The one idea here is that she's just going to keep passing, and since Van generates so much action bar, it can work out. Am I going to advise it? I would say stay with the more standard build until you're really sure that you can use that build, but it is, as always, an option. Do I think you should re-roll her? Because that's always a question that's going to go down. I honestly don't think so. She's got really the perfect slots for a passer. I mean, those are the two best regular pass stone. This is the best unique pass stone slot. And well, this is a prime slot. No one's ever going to question that one. So really, she's one of the best players stone-wise by base. She's got every stone slot you were going to care about. So I don't think there's any issue. Again, for a Van team, what line would I advise her in? If you really want to max her out, as always, throwing in a Luca with Luca's line buff combined with Karpila and then an Alice Askeladd forward pass to Karpila, it can be really great. But if you're running only a free man, as always, I advise putting Guinevere first, just because that penetration plus penetration ace is extremely powerful. So if this helps you guys understand the idea I would put behind this Thunder front, when you have comments, opinion, or you have even a better version of how it should be run, as always, just leave it in the comments. Have a good day, guys.